is the Academic Integrity Learning Interventional Module. Each student enrolled in an online course will adhere to the academic integrity policy outlined. Any violation of this policy will result in discipline action and may jeopardize the student's continuation in the course and any award of academic credit. This integrity information will be found under Main Menu, Course Information, Integrity. Academic integrity and plagiarism. Each student enrolled in an online course will adhere to the academic integrity policy outlined below. Any violation of this policy will result in a disciplinary action and may jeopardize the student's continuation in the course and any award of academic credit. What is academic integrity? Academic integrity is a concept used to address the many facets of authenticity within a student's work. A student who upholds a high standard of academic integrity maintains that the work he or she turns in is authentic and true to the knowledge he or she has acquired. The technology age has certainly helped people have fast access to any and all information on the web. Because of this, you will see academic integrity becoming more of a standard in educational institutions as they begin to hold students to higher accountability measures. It is important that as you take courses online, you are equipped to appropriately utilize technology. The internet can be a powerful research tool. The key is to know how to use it and what is appropriate. Academic integrity means your work on each assignment will be completely your own. Your collaboration with another classmate on any assignment will be pre-approved by your instructor. You will not practice plagiarism in any form. You will not allow others to copy your work. You will not misuse content from the internet. Plagiarism is mentioned before. What is plagiarism exactly? Plagiarism is copying or using ideas or words from another person, an online classmate, or an internet or print source, and presenting them as your own. Please be aware that all BVS instructors utilize a myriad of technologies to check student work for authenticity, including but not limited to the upload of student work to Turnitin.com. In order to maintain the integrity of all BVS grades, instructors may choose to facilitate random oral assessments and/or face-to-face exams. If an instructor confirms that a student has plagiarized work in any manner, the student will be subjected to consequences determined by BVS in accordance with FLVS and administration, and may be removed from the course with a failing grade. Avoiding plagiarism and working in groups. How to avoid plagiarism. When research is involved for classwork, most often you will be asked to either cite, quote, paraphrase, or summarize your findings. These are appropriate ways to acknowledge other people's findings. Cite. To quote as an authority or example. Quote. To repeat or cite as for authority or illustration. Paraphrase. A restatement of the meaning of a passage of work, etc. Summarize. A brief account of the substance or essential points of something spoken or written. The websites listed here will further define plagiarism and will offer tips to students on how to avoid plagiarism. What is Plagiarism by Georgetown University? Use the Landmark Citation Machine to easily cite your resources. Simply select the type of resource you used, enter the requested information about the resource, and then copy and paste the MLI citation for the resource from the citation machine. When you quote, paraphrase, or summarize other people's ideas, then it is appropriate to acknowledge the source. When quoting someone's ideas, you should place the idea in quotation marks, and then make a note in parentheses next to it, citing the author, source, and date. Always think, did this idea originally come from me or from someone else? If it originally came from someone else, then remember to play it safe and cite the content with the author and source. What is common knowledge? Common knowledge includes facts that are commonly found in a variety of places and are most likely items that people know. An example of common knowledge would be George Washington was the first president of the United States. Another example would be, the sky is blue. Although you may find these items written somewhere, you do not need to cite them as they are common facts of knowledge. Working in groups. There are times when working together is appropriate. Group work is a valuable aspect of the educational process. What is important to remember is that group work means that a group of students work together by sharing ideas and concepts regarding their assignment. Many times a teacher will ask you to work in a group. It is important that when working in groups, you let your instructor know who the group members are, submit the results or responses in the individual's own words, unless otherwise specified by your instructor. Academic integrity policies at FLVS and BVS, Brevard Virtual School. Appropriate use of usernames and passwords. At BVS and many other institutions that utilize online learning, it is required to log into your course in order to have access. Please be aware that usernames and passwords are to be kept private. Sharing your username and password with other students is inappropriate and violates the acceptable use policy you agreed to when registering. But how will my instructor know if I plagiarized? Online instructors have a variety of resources available to them for checking authenticity in students' work. In many cases, it is easier for an online instructor to verify authenticity in a student's work than a traditional classroom instructor. As many resources are available to the students, it is equally matched in the resources for instructors to verify. Consequences for plagiarizing. Academic integrity is something that we take very seriously at our school. If students are caught violating the academic integrity policy, our school does have specific policies and consequences. Please think very carefully before sharing your work. Taking others' work or giving others authority into your account via usernames and passwords. The consequences are not worth it, and you are ultimately cheating yourself.